Do you like talking about Quidditch? Because we do. I'm Sarah Hollop, and as always with me on the pitch are Jacob Atlas and Cody Marshall. So for this episode, we're going to go ahead and recap some tournaments and games that have happened since our last episode, as well as preview another tournament and dive into some other topics that we think are interesting and we think you will too. So we should probably just get started. Jacob, take the first one?
Yeah. So one of the tournaments that has happened since our last episode was the Nittany Lion Cup, which was hosted by Penn State University, the stomping grounds of well-known chaser Michael Parada.
Super fast.
But the Maryland Marauders were the ones that actually ended up taking home the championship. Congratulations to them. Unfortunately, nobody from that tournament sent us any footage, so that's all the coverage we feel comfortable with providing you at this point.
But we did get one photo, and it was a really great picture, so we went ahead and put it in the opening montage, so thanks for sending that in.
Cool.
Another thing that happened, the Avada Kedavras hosted the Leicester Lovegoods in Staffordshire. And if none of that sounds familiar to you, don't worry, it's actually the first official IQA games that happened across the pond in the UK, and it was a really exciting way to get the game started. Game number 1, 30-0 goes to Kiel, but then in game number 2, 50-10, Leicester takes the victory. And in game 3, a 40-40 tie with the Kiel Snitch grab goes into overtime and Kiel gets the win. A really exciting way to bring Quidditch back to kind of where it originated in the UK. So thanks Ben Morton for posting that on our wall and letting us know that all this was happening. It's awesome, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know another tournament that happened since our last episode was the OSU hosted Cowboy Cup. It was a really solid tournament. A lot of good teams, a lot of new teams came down and got the opportunity to get some experience, in a lot of their first tournaments. And however, a veteran team came away with the championship. Kansas, congratulations.
So it's no surprise, really, that Kansas took the victory there. They were a veteran team. But what is surprising about it is that they were missing 2 of their players. Doug Whiston and Ron Sharp were actually playing on a different team at a different tournament. And that tournament happens to be one of the most hyped tournaments that happened since our last episode. The Western Cup.
The Western Cup.
And so everyone was really excited about the Western Cup, including us.
Super
so
excited.
we put together a team of volunteers who very graciously agreed to get footage for us and help provide us with that. And so we'd like to thank Brad and Molly and Rachel and Ryan and everybody else who contributed. We got some great footage. Unfortunately, they took a ton of footage and there were some technical difficulties. Not all of it ended up actually making it to us, but we did get most of it, and we want to share that with you now. So, Cody.
And let's see the footage. Footage, please.
Seekers are on the field. Let's all forget about the rest of the game.
Alright, I'm Jeff Zia and I'm from USC.
Awesome. How many years have you snitched for?
This is my second day of snitching.
Oh, wow. Second day. Wow.
Yeah, I play for the USC team as a seeker.
What's your snitching style?
If you screw with the seekers over walls until one of them shows off and makes me impressed, I go for that guy.
Fair enough, fair enough. And what's been your favorite game today?
The one that I did against, I think it was Utah and UCLA.
Okay, yeah.
But I kept them going for a while, and I flipped Jeff a couple times, and Jeff relayed the other seeker. That was pretty fun.
My name is Allison Gillette, and I currently play for Emerson College, although I'm almost an alumni.
Okay, how many years have you played?
For Emerson, I've played 3 years.
Okay, and you're here today with the Lost Boys, right?
I am here today with the Lost Boys, that is correct.
Can you explain to me about how the team's formed and everything?
I'm not really sure how the team is formed. All I know is basically all of the Emerson All-Stars, the original team, they all moved out to LA together after they graduated. There's a good 6 or 7 of them. and they still wanted to play, and they got a couple of other alumni together from other schools like Middlebury, UCLA. They got together and played, and then I was just out here on my spring break visiting them. I haven't seen them probably since the last time we played Quidditch together, so they roped me into playing. It's been a really great time.
Awesome, awesome. And how have you guys done in the tournament? How do you feel?
Well, we won 3, lost 3, so that's half and half. That's awesome. I mean, we played for Emerson, like I said, in college, and we were super, super intense, our Quidditch team, practicing all the time, having to do like workouts, and it was just really nice to come out here and we were just playing for fun. We've never practiced fully together. I mean, last year when they were at the Western Cup, they were sponsored by Smirnoff Ice, so really, it was just a really good time, hanging out with friends, not really caring what we did, so I had a great time, they had a great time, none of us are upset, so it was great.
Awesome, no, y'all did great.
Well, I can tell you the 2 teams that have, I'll say 3 teams that have hands down impressed me the most are the Utah team, the Utah Crimson Flyers, the UCLA team, their main team, and ASU, Arizona State. Very, very impressive teams. They're all very physical, a lot of finesse, but they really stick to the rules, do everything cleanly. I've been impressed. On Arizona State University, the huge keeper,
Willie Jackson?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. So good.
So in spite of ASU being the 2-time reigning champs of the tournament and Utah and UCLA being touted as the teams to watch, USC comes away with the victory, and a well-deserved victory at that. They played a really good tournament.
Yeah, from what I saw, I was really impressed by their strong chaser core, led by chaser August Danger Lewis.
Is that the correct pronunciation of that?
It's got those umlauts.
So it is for sure. Then.
So for sure. Yeah, you know, another hot topic that arose from the Western Cup tournament was the topic of mercenaries. It presented itself for the most part because of Utah's team at the tournament.
Yeah, and what the discussion seems to be centered around is, in the case where matches in a tournament might count towards rankings that will then affect the World Cup, a mercenary team is not really truly representative of the team that is being ranked, and so those rankings shouldn't be used. So I don't know, what do you all think about the topic?
In my opinion, it should be more of like a ratio. Obviously, in the Utah team's case, there were more mercenaries than there were the actual Utah team. And in that instance, it shouldn't be the Utah team being ranked. Instead, it should be a different team entirely, because it's pretty much what it is. And that's just my opinion.
Well, I think that even one player it can affect the entire tournament. If you have one really solid player, they can come in and really swing the entire tournament. So I don't even know if any kind of ratio would work.
Well, in any case, this is a topic that's going to be really interesting going forward. For the rest of the semester, I think people are going to be pretty fine with it because these matches aren't going to feed into any
That's
kind
true.
of IQA World Cup determining rankings, but it's something that's going to need to be resolved going forward, something to look for.
And moving on to our next topic, the Snitchy Games.
We mentioned the Snitchy Games our last episode, and they have since been resolved with a victor, and Sarah here claims that she can tell us everything that happened in them in 60 seconds.
Challenge accepted.
Snitchy wants to find the greatest chaser has 16 guys, yes all guys, 2 new volunteer soul guys, 18 tributes, may the odds be ever in your favor, Snitchy Games begin. Day 1, careers band together, Golden Boy takes Matt out of the competition. Day 2, Game Maker wants some dead tributes and he gets them. Devin kills Ryan, Drew kills Mullen, Kenzie kills Brady, Tyler kills Canada, yikes. Day 3, Golden Boy and Barricade split by fire. Game Maker, Bear Train and Honey Badger double team to kill Dr. Dre, Benny killed by Tracker Jackers, Parada spears Jake Cannons. Day 4, Barricade goes cray and covers himself with Devin's blood. Day 5, Golden Boy kills Captain America, finds Barricade, reunited, and the inevitable cave scenes. Day 6, Drew is sneaky and kills Bear Train, still in the cave. Day 7, Golden Boy and Barricade hand deliver Tyler to Honey Badger, but Golden Boy still takes the kill. Day 8, Southern Alliance forms. Kenzie eliminated. Southern Alliance broken. Day 9, Golden Boy and Barricade go after Parada, but Honey Badger turns on them because he doesn't care. Bad decision, Brad dies. Day 10, Drew versus Parada. Parada killed by Metal Disc. Golden Boy and Barricade watch clouds waiting for final battle. Day 11, Drew kills Golden Boy. Barricade puts flowers around his dead body. Golden Boy comes back as a lion with other tribute animals. Lion protects Barricade. Drew stabs Barricade, but Barricade delivers a fatal blow through the pain to kill Drew and claim the title as best chaser in the world.
Holy Sarah, that was fast.
Anna?
If anybody doesn't know, this fine man right here is Barricade, who the Golden Snitchy has labeled as the best chaser in the sport.
Thank you, the Golden Snitchy.
I'd also like to make a shout out to who the Golden Snitchy labeled as the third best chaser in the sport, Texas Quidditch's own captain, Golden Boy, Chris Morris.
Well, as long as we're making shout outs, 4 out of the 5 top chasers from the South.
That's awesome.
I'm just saying.
I think that's a little suspicious. Could be a clue as to the Golden Snitchy's true whereabouts.
No, he's from the West Coast.
No, he's totes from the Northeast, right?
Who knows?
Where are you? Ugh.
Now, the Golden Snitchy did feature a whole lot of great chasers in the Snitchy's games, but this week's tip from the pitch, we're going to get a keeper's perspective. Augustine, Slipstream, Monroe, greatest keeper in the world.
Maybe.
Proceed.
Hey guys, Slipstream here. Here we have the 4-cone drill. Start by setting 4 cones approximately 6 yards apart from one another, forming a square. Line up at the cone of your choice. Start when ready. Begin with a sprint past the first cone, break down and shuffle to the second cone. Backpedal past the third, shuffle again, and repeat for as many rounds as desired. I usually do sets of 3. Here it is, full speed. This drill increases agility and reaction time on the pitch, giving you the ability to shadow your opponents effortlessly.
Drill 2. Squat jumps. Begin by placing your feet shoulder width apart. Drop your hips and place your hands on the ground. Then, explode up, stretching your body and reaching towards the sky. This exercise increases your vertical, allowing you to surprise your opponents by blocking shots and intercepting passes that would get by most players.
Next we have the ground sprint. Start off by placing 2 cones 15 yards apart. Lay face down with your belly touching the ground. As you begin, use your arms to spring up and your legs to carry you forward. Here's the drill full speed. The focus of this drill is on your start. The ground sprint is done to improve acceleration, which comes in handy during brooms up and the start of any fast break.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for having me on the show, guys. Remember, speed kills. Slipstream out.
Thanks, Augie. Those are some great tips, and I know that improving conditioning and athleticism in general are definitely things that can improve anybody's play, whether it's an individual player or an entire team implementing those drills.
So the last thing we have for you is a preview of the upcoming weekend. There's going to be another tournament, the Texas A&M Classic. It's been happening for several years now, and it's going to be another really big Southern tournament with a lot of teams that were also at the Mardi Gras Cup. So we're really excited about it, but we're not sure how things are going to play out this time because Texas A&M is back to full capacity, as well as LSU welcoming back Beto Natera to their roster and some other strong players. So we don't really know what's going to happen. Well, that's a lie. Cody Marshall thinks he knows what's going to happen.
I don't think I know what's going to happen. No, I really have put a lot of thought into this tournament. What I did is I took the pool play and the bracket that Drew posted online, and I filtered through all the pool play games, and I went ahead and put those teams in their respective places in the bracket. Then I played out each one of those games just based on my prior knowledge on what I've seen those teams do. And then I came to a conclusion on each match. And basically, I'm not going to tell you all of them. I'll just tell you my semifinals and my finals, and then obviously the champion. In the semifinals, I have the Silver Phoenixes of Texas A&M versus our very own, the University of Texas. Yes. And then on the other side, I have two powerhouses in Texas A&M and Louisiana State University playing. And then in the finals match, I have the University of Texas versus LSU for a solid University of Texas victory.
Of course.
Every time.
Well, we'll see if you were right. You've been right before with your predictions.
One man's opinion.
So we look forward to figuring out how things play out this weekend. And that's it.
And we'll see you on the pitch.